If there was one thing political experts weren't expecting to dominate the conversation in the 2024 election, it was pets. But boy, were they wrong. From fiery debates about childless cat ladies to claims of pets being eaten, animals somehow managed to claw their way into the political spotlight this year. But this isn't just a fluke of campaign trail drama. Turns out, the type of pet you own might reveal more about your politics than you think. Your dog, cat, or even your iguana could be a predictor of your voting tendencies. Today, we're diving into the surprising data behind pet ownership and political affiliation. Whether you're team dog, team cat, or team I don't have time for pets, this one's for you. Let's find out if your furry or scaly friend is secretly influencing your worldview. Let's start with the classic showdown: dogs versus cats. It's not just a friendly rivalry. Your choice between these two iconic pets might hint at your political leanings. Picture this: a front porch in small-town America, a golden retriever lounging in the sun, and a family chatting over iced tea. It's a scene straight out of a Norman Rockwell painting, and it's no coincidence. Dogs have long been symbols of loyalty and tradition, values often associated with conservative ideals. Dogs are pack animals, naturally gravitating towards structure and hierarchy. They thrive in environments with clear leadership and boundaries, a dynamic that mirrors traditional conservative values. It's no wonder politicians on the right frequently feature dogs in their campaign ads. Think Ronald Reagan with his loyal Rex, or George W. Bush's famous Scottish Terriers, Barney and Miss Beasley. A dog in the frame evokes trustworthiness and relatability. The data backs it up. Dog ownership is significantly higher in rural and suburban areas, regions that tend to lean Republican. States like Texas, Alabama, and Wyoming boast some of the highest dog ownership rates in the country. In fact, a study found that nearly 70% of dog owners identify as politically conservative, a statistic that speaks volumes about this timeless bond. Going beyond the data, we find a fun and applicable anecdote in Idlewild, California, where a golden retriever named Max became honorary mayor in 2012. Max's administration resonated deeply with the town's conservative-leaning population, who celebrated his loyalty and community spirit. For many conservative households, a dog is more than a furry friend. It's a reflection of the values they hold dear. After all, who needs a watchdog on Capitol Hill when you've got one in your backyard, barking at the squirrels and standing guard over your values? But if dogs are conservative, what are cats? If dogs are the loyal guardians of traditional values, then cats are the independent thinkers of the animal world, often aligning with more liberal ideals. Picture this: a cozy apartment in the heart of a bustling city, a tabby perched on the windowsill, watching the world go by. Cats thrive in environments that value autonomy, much like the political leanings of their owners. Cats are notoriously self-reliant. They don't need you to walk them or entertain them constantly. They do things on their own terms. This independent streak resonates with liberal-leaning individuals who often prioritize personal freedom and individuality. It's no surprise that cats tend to rule in urban environments where liberal ideologies are more prevalent. Cities like San Francisco, New York, and Portland boast some of the highest cat ownership rates in the country. A study revealed that nearly 60% of cat owners identify as politically liberal. While dogs dominate rural and suburban areas, cats are far more common in urban spaces where people often live in smaller homes or apartments. Cats' low-maintenance lifestyle makes them a perfect fit for city dwellers, who are often juggling busy, fast-paced lives. One modern trope is the cat lady, a label that's often unfairly applied to single, liberal women. While it's rooted in stereotypes, it speaks to a cultural perception that cats are ideal companions for those who prioritize personal space and autonomy over tradition. But data shows that cat ownership spans all demographics, breaking down these simplistic labels. Cats may not care about your political stance, but they'll certainly judge you for not feeding them on time. From cats and dogs to parrots and pythons, what about the politics of exotic pets? Let's explore the wild world of unconventional companions and their unpredictable political ties. When it comes to exotic pets, the political ties become more complex and intriguing. Unlike cats and dogs, exotic pets like parrots, snakes, and lizards often appeal to those who embrace non-traditional lifestyles or seek to stand out, traits that can align with a mix of political ideologies. Let's take a closer look at these unconventional companions and what they might say about their owners' worldviews. Exotic pet owners often value personal freedom and autonomy, key traits associated with libertarianism. Owning a snake or tarantula isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's a statement of independence. These animals defy societal norms and require owners who are willing to go against the grain. In a way, exotic pet ownership mirrors libertarian ideals of individuality and minimal interference. After all, if you own a pet snake, you're probably not signing up for the local HOA anytime soon. Exotic pets, by their very nature, challenge societal norms. They require specialized care and a deep understanding of their unique needs. This draws in individuals who often reject conformity and enjoy forging their own path, politically and personally, values that align strongly with the values often associated with libertarians. Libertarianism emphasizes personal freedom, minimal government intervention, and the right to make choices outside of societal norms, values that resonate deeply with the independent spirit of exotic pet ownership. Owning a parrot, snake, or even a tarantula often requires going against societal expectations and navigating intricate legal or regulatory landscapes, such as permits or habitat requirements. This mirrors libertarians' willingness to challenge authority and bureaucracy in pursuit of their ideals. Exotic pet owners value the freedom to make unique, often misunderstood choices, embodying the libertarian mindset of living life on their own terms. In essence, exotic pet owners and libertarians share a core philosophy: the belief in forging one's own path, free from unnecessary societal constraints. Whether you're feeding a python or teaching your parrot to say tax reform, exotic pets are the ultimate wild card in the pet politics equation. But what about the people who opt out of pets altogether? Let's dive into the surprising political insights of the pet-free lifestyle. For some, the best pet is no pet at all. The choice to live pet-free might seem neutral, but it too carries surprising political undertones. People without pets often prioritize convenience, flexibility, and independence, values that can align with certain political ideologies depending on how they're framed. Pet-free individuals often enjoy the freedom that comes without the responsibilities of feeding, walking, and caring for an animal. This aligns with values like personal autonomy and a minimalist lifestyle, which are sometimes associated with progressive or urban-centric ideologies. For those who live in densely populated cities, where space and time are at a premium, going pet-free can be a practical choice that reflects the realities of modern urban living. On the flip side, there's a case to be made for a fiscally conservative angle. Some people choose to forego pets due to the cost associated with veterinary care, food, and other pet-related expenses. In this way, the decision to go pet-free could reflect values like financial prudence and self-reliance. Interestingly, some data suggests that pet-free households are more likely to lean left politically, often correlating with higher education levels and urban living. This might reflect the fact that progressive voters tend to cluster in cities where pet ownership isn't always practical. However, being pet-free doesn't mean being disconnected from animals altogether. Many pet-free individuals are passionate supporters of animal rights or environmental causes. Their decision not to own a pet may stem from ethical concerns about animal welfare or the environmental impact of pet ownership, whether it's a matter of personal preference, practicality, or principles. The pet-free lifestyle is as revealing as any other choice when it comes to understanding political identity. From loyal dogs to fiercely independent cats, and even exotic pets that challenge societal norms, our choice of companions reflects more than just personal preference. It reveals deeper insights into our values, lifestyles, and even political identities. Whether it's the structured loyalty of a golden retriever, the self-sufficient aloofness of a tabby cat, or the bold individuality of a parrot or snake, our pets are more than just animals. They're an extension of who we are. In many ways, the pets we choose, or don't choose, become mirrors, reflecting not only our personalities, but also the cultural and political worlds we inhabit. While these connections are fascinating, they're not set in stone. People are as diverse and unpredictable as the pets they love. So, whether your furry friend barks at the mailman or your scaly companion curls up in a terrarium, the important thing is the bond you share and the joy they bring to your life. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unexpected intersection of pets and politics. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow pet lovers. And let us know in the comments, what does your pet say about your politics?